here is a highly contentious subject. You know what it is? It's interest rates. I know everybody freaks out, right? And that seems to be the theme of some conversations that I have been having lately with both buyers and as well as our mortgage brokers and the folks that we do a lot of business with. Here's the thing, and I'm going to try and say this as easy as I can possibly make this. I don't expect, and this is just my opinion, but I don't expect interest rates to come down this year. In fact, there's even rumors that with the Fed chair change, that in order to curb inflation that has thus been created by a whole nother scenario, which I'm not even going to get into because this is not a politics discussion. This is about what you as the homeowner can afford and how you're going to navigate a scenario to purchase the property that you know that you've been wanting to purchase for a long time, but you know your grandfather or your father or your mother or whomever has said you ought to wait till the interest rates come down. You know, when the interest rates come down, it'll be more affordable. You're right. In most cases, that does make sense. However, in this market, as a real estate agent who has been working this market for years and years and years, and I've been in the Phoenix Metro Valley since 2004, I've stepped foot in over 3,000 homes from across this valley. I can tell you right now that prices in this valley are what really feels like at an all-time low post-COVID. You know, we've had a good 3 years of declining market now. Sellers have been on the market for an extended period of time. There's a ton of opportunity. And those savvy buyers out there that we know personally, they're out there snatching up properties. They're picking up deals. They're finding sellers that are on the ropes, that are in need of getting rid of their property for one life decision or another. But they're doing so and they're succeeding and not worrying about the interest rates because interest rates are like a roller coaster ride. They go up and they go down and they fluctuate. You can always refinance a loan. You can move money from one property to another. There's a gazillion different scenarios in there. But what you cannot change is what you bought the property for. And that's the biggest thing that I'm trying to impart upon my folks that are sitting on the sidelines that are just concerned about the label of interest rates. Now, I get that interest rate affects your purchasing power. But if you can qualify and you can get a loan and you can get into a property and you can purchase and move forward, don't wait for interest rates. Don't wait for the Fed chair. Get your job done because you can't renegotiate the purchase price. That's my 2 cents for the moment.